What's up, planner peeps? It's Sarah from Imperfectly Planned. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Here at Imperfectly Planned, I share the creative and joy and the functional side of planning, imperfectly, of course. So it's end of January, which means it's time to set up February and my Laurel Denise Anne Planner. Quick question: do you set up your whole month at once, or do you prefer weekly planning? Drop a comment below and let me know. All right, I've got my Anne Planner here. And if you're not familiar with this one, it's awesome. First of all, look at the cover. I think it's perfect as I like to say head into spring, but I know we've got a little while left. But one thing to know about this is the month is on this left-hand side, the week is in the middle here, and they have short pages, and I'll explain all this extra stuff I've got in here. And then there's like a dashboard section here on this side. And as you can see, I've already kind of stubbed things out. So first I'll go over like these little extras, especially for people who already are familiar with Laurel Denise, just what I'm using them for. So this is an appointments insert. And what I did was just Monday through Friday, because the weekends are a lot more flexible. So I just, said this is the weekend. But I labeled Monday through Friday. And then this right here is my ideal schedule. And I'm not quite there yet. I've got to go to bed earlier, if I'm being honest, to achieve this. But I think having it kind of like front and center will help me know, like this is what I'm working towards. This is the ideal schedule, here or there. So I want to keep that here in the month of February front and center, but I'll take that out for now, just so that it's not in the way. And then this next thing, I actually got these like sticker pouches from Happy Planner, because I'm kind of on a Happy Planner kick where I'm trying discount planners and whatnot. And I saw these and I thought they would be perfect. They actually go with like their sticker sheets. Like if you tear one out or you just have a regular sticker sheet, you can put them in here so that they like are easy access. I blocked out this stuff because what I'm doing with it is putting like miscellaneous sheets that have to do with February or whatever month in here, so that I can pull them out when I'm starting to plan. And have them readily available so that I can copy whatever it is onto my month or my week or whatever it is. And it's just a really handy way to keep those like spare sheets where they need to be and ready to go when you need them. But I did go ahead and pull some of the sticker sheets that I want to work with. For the month of February, I am going to be cliche. I'm going to do pink and red and, all of the typical February Valentine's Day type planning or type decorating. So that will be here. I also pulled these. I'm not sure if I'll use them all, but I did want to use those. And then I have a planner Kate stick that was actually sticker kit that I actually was planning to use with Moxie Life, but I decided not to use the full like flagship planner this year. I'm just using the companion notebooks, as you might have seen in some of my like short form videos. But I think I can figure out something to do with some of these that kind of match the pink theme. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. But I do want to use the banner stickers for Laurel Denise. I think red is like a little different from what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of blue lately, and I just want to switch it up, at least on my like weekly spreads. So we're doing red. And I love the purple. I love this pattern and this pattern here. I will drop my affiliate link if you want to shop. You save 10% anytime that you shop anything that you purchase through my link or using my code helps me in some manner keep creating videos. And I really, really love doing this. So I appreciate anyone who has ever used my link or my code and shares the love of planning with me. So without further ado, I'm going to actually fast forward through the decorating part. So whatever music I pick, I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you in just a little bit. Okay, and there we have it for the month decorating. And if you saw me doing that, you saw that I really struggled, especially with this top banner part. That was, I don't know what was going on. And these are not forgiving, like, say, the removable, or what are they called? Repositionable stickers by Planner Kate. So yeah, once they stick, they really stick. So you got to be super careful to take them off if you are using them so that you can adjust them. But we got there, and I think it turned out really good. I don't love that, like, I don't know, this feels off-centered. That's on me. I did that. But anyway, here we have February, 28 days to get it done. And I know that it's all going to go by so fast. And this month, we celebrate birthdays as well as next month. So we really go from like holidays. January is a really, really long break because it's the longest month ever, all the way into birthdays in both February and March. And then we finally have our break in April, what it feels like. So let's see. I think next I'm gonna go in and write our like usual events. And like I said, I'm gonna be fun and basic. And I think I have pink in here. I do. Oh, pink and purple. So I'm gonna go in with pink and purple, I guess, and write in our regular events. I think I'm gonna use purple. So on Tuesdays, we have dance. I'm gonna write that all the way down. I don't think there's any canceled classes this month. So I want to do something with the space here since we have a whole week. I love that February is a perfect box. That feels really good in my brain. And then on Thursdays, we have gymnastics. And then I already put call days that my husband has, and I just denote them with a dot these days, which has been working out really well. And then next I'm gonna add birthdays, and oh, how fun. Okay. I kind of want to do a big old birthday cake. Here. And what else do I want to do? Sorry, I'm so indecisive, and these are so cute. I think I'm gonna do this one. I think that's cute. We'll put it up here. Cute. And y'all, I've tried color coordinating, like I really have, but I just don't have time for it. I just look and I see that something's happening and that works for me, and I'll figure out who it's for later, because I know some people love to do like a color for each member of the family and whatnot, but I just cannot do it. So I just write it all in the same color, and I've tried it, trust me. I think it's fun. I think it's super organized, but it does not leave me feeling organized. It leaves me feeling busy and just like I have to, think about what color everything is. And I know there's ways to simplify it. It just doesn't work for my brain. So, yeah. And then we have, maybe I'll write events that are outside of the norm here, which I guess the birthdays were too. But, we're doing what we're doing. We've got the book fair at, I think it starts at 4:30. I don't know for sure, but erasable pen, so I'll be able to fix it later. And then we also have, I've already written some extra things there. We've got President's Day, but I don't think anybody is off or anything is closed. So there's that. And then also on this day, our parent-teacher conferences. And it's just during this time. I don't know when that's going to be yet, but I will write it there. Let me think about our weekends. I don't think we have anything planned for the weekend yet. Yeah, I don't think so. But I am going to go in and put our recycling days and probably our trash days. We are actually, let me think. So this week is recycling. So today's the 25th, by the way. But recycling, so it'll be this date. And ours is every other week, so I write these in because I forget which one's which. And then we'll have a trash day on the 2nd, trash day on the 16th. Wow, this month is gonna feel short with just 4 straight weeks. Like, I don't know, but that feels funny. Like there should be an extra couple of days. Oh wait, there should be. So I've got that in, and then I want to add, I'm just going to add some hearts around Valentine's Day. Oh, actually, I have the fun hearts from Laurel Denise that I'm going to use. And let's do pink. Valentine's Day. And I'm not going to be like too much. Okay. And then I wanted to add when I'm going to do my budget check-ins, because I've been kind of missing out on that. I feel not missing out on it, but like I just need it to be forefront. So we're going to do it on Fridays. I'm just going to say budget check. Budget check. Budget check. And I guess because I messed myself up here, I'm going to write it sideways. And this right here, guys, is called imperfect planning. I'm trying to think anything else. Oh, I have my list. I wasn't even looking at this. Yep, so parent-teacher conference. I already did the rental insurance. We have a preschool tour actually this month, so that doesn't count. Book fair, B-Day party, which I did not write. See? This is why we write it down. B-Day party. And I can't imagine anything else happening that day, but because I wrote that pretty big. And then birthdays, and then daycare events is down. Budget checks, and the subscriptions that I wanted to put, which happens on Thursday. So I'm gonna write it like right under the number. I think that's helpful. helpful because I don't think I want to carry it out much longer. So that'll remind me to take a peek at that if I do decide to cancel. We don't have any appointments this week or appointments this month. I haven't scheduled the cleaners, so I need to do that. I mean, I did. They didn't get back to me though, I'm realizing. No days off. I can mark paydays. I think I'd like to do. So if I'm getting paid this week, I don't get paid again until. These are so cute. Cool. And then I'm actually so obsessed with these guys. They're so very cute. I'm sorry if that's been out of frame a little bit, but hopefully you get the gist. We'll put something for due on the 1st and due on the 15th. Perfect. And goodness, I think that is it. Yay. Okay, so that's the month. And then scooching on over here, like I said, I already kind of wrote out what I wanted to put over here. So I want to have a goals section, a wins section, birthday gift, and like party planning here. I'm going to put my word of the year up here so it's front of mind, even when I have these flipped over. An affirmation to go with the month. And then things I want to buy, which actually I think I'm putting down there. Oh, memories, and then the little cleaning sheet or sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that for February. Oh, does this whole thing come out? I'm not sure it's supposed to do that, but we're going to do that real quick. February. Okay, and then let's see how hard this is to peel. I don't know why it's doing this, but hey, I kind of like that it came out like that. So I'm just going to start sticking all of my stuff up here once I've done them. Cleaning, I really like it right here. This has been working. And I've been doing all of the things. So we're going to have that there. I'm going to throw on a little highlighter just for fun. Cool. Okay, like I said, I want to do goals for the month. I probably won't do them on camera, but I will at least show everyone the way that I write it out. And if you're not already, follow me on, oh, here's my better tweezers. Follow me on Instagram. That is where I post like still shots of all of my spreads. So like if you really wanted to see how I did a particular one, you can kind of see it in better detail there. But I'm gonna write it kind of big. Let's see. So goals. I think I'm gonna keep it in purple and then I'll just like highlight it through. Like that. And then I want to do a wins section, which I was doing back in like October and it was really working for me. And then I kind of stopped doing it for more decorative things in this section and I miss it. So you're going back to function. I don't actually have any of my markers in this office, so we're doing what we do with what we have. But there's always a good chance I'll have things that are pink and purple, so easy. Wins. And then I'm just gonna write down here birthdays, make it kind of inconspicuous, so if someone's snooping, they're not immediately drawn to it. Then I can probably take this up. And I'll kind of put it right here so that I don't forget what I want to buy. I'm gonna draw a line from here. You guys tell me, am I gonna be sick of the pink and purple by the end of the month? Probably, but here we are. And red, I gotta remember, I'm gonna incorporate some more red maybe in the weekly spreads. You see, I always say things like this and then I want you guys to call me out. If all of February, if you see me only doing pink and purple, so that I can make sure I'm actually doing it. This I'm just going to write down. Yeah, I didn't bring any of my markers. Whoops. But I'm just gonna write it out in erasable pen, and then I'm gonna go over it with a better marker later. How do I want to do this? Probably the same way I always do things, guys. It's so funny. I've been practicing hand lettering and it's so fun, but I'm not ready to share with the world. Is that me wanting it to be perfect? Maybe. Which, that's the whole reason behind Imperfectly Planned, is to remind her, you know what, I am going to share it in one of my next reels. That the journey is imperfect, and that's okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, guys. And yes, I know the speech that I just made, but I still gotta like it in some fashion. So we will be erasing this. I think I'm gonna use stickers instead, because I have some letters that I think I can use. Yeah, I don't love that. So we'll come back to that. But I want to put my affirmation like basically right below it, and it's going to be a short one this month. So I'm going to use this paper to write over it. Maybe I'll use like this on top of that, kind of like that. And then I do have this, and I have my good tweezers, so this is gonna be fun. Let's find, do I make it pink and purple or do I do something crazy? I kind of like the animal print. What about this? It's got a good ombre of colors. Are these supposed to connect? Does anyone know? I'm gonna see what happens. I feel like not. Oh, maybe. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna lay it on top like that. I like how that looks. I'm gonna try and upload this video with very little editing. So if you think this sounds all crazy, I'm sorry, but I don't love editing these long form videos. I like the short form ones because I feel like you can just have a lot of fun in that like minute. But the long form ones is like, you know, as much as you film is how much you have to edit. And I don't know. It just seems a bit more daunting. Owner. And talking while doing is much harder than my silent videos. I really like this one. This is a cute sticker sheet. When I got it, I definitely did not see this one, but that would have made me pick it even more. Each. And if I spelled anything wrong, don't tell me. If you're watching this and you hear this part, I want you to know on my Instagram, my like about me post, I spelled the word routines wrong and it drives me insane, but I didn't want to remake it. So if you see that, I want you to go and comment and say, I know your secret. And I'll know that you saw this video. I actually love that. I know it's a little different, but I like. Yeah, so go comment on that Instagram post. It's the first pinned post, so you can't miss it. And let me know you know that I cannot spell. Oh, maybe this will make this more fun if I put a little section here. Now the question is, do I even have black pen or my marker? Nope. This is how I show up to my planning meetings, unprepared. Oh, yes, I do. Let's see. And I'm just gonna write B-days instead. You wanna see a little lettering? Whoa. Eesh. I don't love it. That's what you're getting. Okay. So I'm going to do some B-Day planning here. I have 3 birthdays to plan for, and hopefully someone's planning for mine. Wink, wink, hint, hint. If you're watching this, I am talking to you. He knows who he is. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do for this section. I'm probably gonna use some hearts. That'll be fun, and then some stars. I'm just gonna have 3 main goals that I want to hit this month, and one of them has to do with our finances. We have a budget, and I am determined to stick to said budget. So that's one of them. The other one is less screen time. And that's why I am thinking about getting a brick. I may be being advertised to like crazy, And someone tell me, if you have a brick, is it worth it? And if it's not, please let me know ASAP so that I can not keep thinking about getting one. Just comment down below and say, worth it or not. Because I think it could be really useful. And I think there's just a lot of negativity floating around the world right now, and I just don't need it. It is starting to take its toll, and I just want to be more present and focus on other things that are important to me, like my other goals and whatnot. So you let me know if it is or is not worth it. And then I think I want to do one more line across here. What did I do? Guys, help me. What did I do with it? I don't know. It's gone, so I guess that's the end of that. Oh, wow. I bought myself, really what happened is my mom got one and I wanted one too. But one of those like Polaroid cameras, the new ones. And I am using that to take pictures as often as possible because that's one of my goals this year, is to take more photos. And I've been having a blast with that. So I might like paste in a Polaroid picture, do it as like a pop-in upside down so that I can protect everyone's privacy. But I think that would be really cute. Okay. And then maybe a little bit of decorating with these JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop stickers. I think that's cute. And I want one of my wins really bad to be that I finished a book, because I think I'm going to hit that this month. And I want to keep, like, maybe I'll read 12 books this month, or this year. Whoops, I ripped that. That's okay. We're going to do this one instead. But if you have any book recommendations, let me know. I have told everyone in my life that knows how much I read or used to read that I'm in a reading slump, and I blame Onyx Storm. Because once I read that, for some reason, I haven't been able to read again. Something about it just really put me in a reading slump. It was really long. Maybe I was kind of expecting it to be better. Don't hate me if you really enjoyed it. And so, yeah, I was kind of disappointed there. And I feel like that's just carried on. And I, mind you, read that in February of last year. So it has been a while. I saw in the Laurel Denise Facebook group that people really don't love the, not that they don't really love, but some people were like, they wanted the dot grid to expand to here, into this section. And I don't know, I kind of like that it's blank. I'm not gonna lie. But I get it, you know. I do like that it's easy to line things up when it's dot grid. But I also like the freedom. So there's that. Curious what others think. Okay, I'm gonna put this across here. Y'all, how do I lose something every 2 seconds? Is it under here again? No, it's over here. I don't know why I took that so far down. I wasn't paying attention. And I'll at least cut it off here. Okay. And I'll cut it off like here. Oops, that left a little bit of it. I like to see all of the planning scraps. I don't know if you can see them. Yes, you can. All of the planning scraps that end up at the top of the page or at the top of my desk when I'm done planning. Oh, I gotta do my business license this month. Gotta make sure the cleaners call me back. We gotta get Valentine's. I need to look up passports. I'm gonna leave that, even though I definitely won't write on that sticker. You like that, guys? Look. Whee. Okay. Let's see. Was there anything else over here? I think I want to add something. Maybe pink down here. I don't love that. So maybe I'll just do this small section. Here I am struggling more with these. Okay. Just a little something. I kind of like how that's uneven. And then I want to find a way. Did you say that I capped that backwards? That would have been devastating. Had I hurt myself. I want to use this one. It's cute. I love this pattern and the colors. A little chaotic. I don't mind. Okay. And then, as I've mentioned before, I really only do my weeklies like as the week is coming up. So I don't really have anything to do there. I try to save some of these that I know I might use again. Like goals I've used a couple of times. But then they lose their stickiness, so I don't know. But I will add this tape here. Go watch some of my recent reels to see how I've been setting up my week. But I have a new thing I'm doing, and I am obsessed with it. It's been working very well. So highly recommend. I already know I'm gonna do something down here. So I'm gonna set that up. Whoops. I'm lazy. I feel like I see people like cut this off or trim it off or whatever. All I do is like tuck it behind the page. And maybe that's bad for how bulky the planner will get. And I also have way more than 12 inserts in here. That's what Laurel Denise recommends. But I'm just, I'm going with the flow. And hopefully it all works out. Maybe I'll add in one more thing for call during the week. How do I keep losing things? So sorry that you guys just have to watch me do that over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It won't be enough to go all the way through the month, but I like the idea of putting a little flag for call this month. And I also I'm in the Planner Kate Facebook group, and I see people asking if there's a kit that doesn't get made for their planner. What do I do? These kits are so versatile. Like I said, this is the Moxie Life one, a 7x9, and it does great in here. I'm very happy with it. You can't go wrong. That's why I recommend getting the Misfit bags, where you just get a whole bunch of stuff and you can use it however you want to use it. It doesn't have to go with your specific planner. It works really great that way. So yeah, just a tip, an imperfect planning tip, especially if you don't care about things fitting perfectly. That's a great idea to do it. All right, and yeah, that is my February spread. Let me flip this so you can actually see this part. It's my February spread. I didn't do the habits this time, but they'll be the same as last month. I don't remember if I shared those, but they'll be the same. I'm keeping that up. But yeah, I love this planner. It's just so beautiful, and it works really, really well with how I plan. Before you go, 3 quick things. Subscribe if you haven't already for more Plan With Me's. Follow me on Instagram at Planned Imperfectly, and TikTok, same at, for more weekly planning content. And check out my shop down below as well. I'm probably going to take a lot of my stuff down from the shop. I've reduced the price for everything down to $3. If you're just interested in checking it out, I'd greatly appreciate it. I think I've made some cool planning tools, more so when I was planning digitally, but they're great. You can use them if you're interested in trying digital planning and things like that. So thank you so much again for watching. Happy planning, and let's see if we actually stick to all of our plans this month. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.